live from the Yarra Valley. We have our fantastic directors here. And hang on, what?
There's no picture.
Right there. Oh, yeah, we are. So we start again. Live from the Yarra Valley. We have our fantastic directorship team here, and we are going to share with you desserts. Now, have a look at this fantastic kitchen. I am sure all of you would love to have this kitchen in your homes, and we're going to have fun here today. Well, first up, there's going to be some specials. There's going to be some ways for you to earn some product for free or win some product for free. We've got some fantastic mega packs as well that you can get as a hostess for half price or as a guest at a great discount, featuring some of the products we're using in our dessert demo tonight. And of course, there's going to be some opportunities for you to win brand new free product if you're interested in joining the company as well. So let's get started. Now, who's up here? I think we've got Kelly. Come on over here, guys. Let's give Kelly a... all right, let's not blow the place up here. All right, excellent. So Kelly, what are you doing today? Come on up a little closer.
So I'm going to do a little apple crisp today. So we've got some Granny Smith apples that are nicely sliced up. I'm going to pop them on to cook, and then we'll come back and I'll make the crumble to go on top. So using that apple pie spice and our balsamic vinegar. So strawberry almond, strawberry apricot and blood orange balsamic vinegar.
Excellent. Now tell me a little bit about the apple pie. What else can you do with it?
Oh, it's a family favourite in our smoothies at home. My kids actually love it with fresh apples, and will dip. They feel really fancy with their toothpicks chopped up and just dipping into the dry.
Wow, that's fantastic. It is one of my favorite on oatmeal in the morning. Absolutely, with some raisins or crown raisins, you know, a great. And it's a little bit of, well, I don't even find that I don't need brown sugar when I'm using the apple pie spice, because what it's got is a cardamom, which is a really light citrusy spice. Of course, the great cinnamon in it, but I find that the cardamom gives us this real sweet taste without being sweet and without having the sugar in it. Excellent. So what are we going to do next?
So straight into the pot to mix the water, and then they're just going to skew slowly. Oh, Trish, I still think that this is too much water.
Well, we'll see how it is at the end.
This disaster chef, you know, we'll YIAH it, so it's going to taste good no matter how disastrous it turns out.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I'm going to turn that up just a little bit more.
All right. So this is a quick way to do it. You're going to get your apples to soften a lot quicker than just putting it in that pan. There we go. All right. We're going to wait for you.
Yes.
Come back to you later. All right. Who's next? Over to Gina. Gina, what recipe are you doing today?
Okay, I'm doing some really amazing spiced pancakes. Now, in Australia, we're going to call them pikelets because that's what my kids love to eat, so they like the little ones. So this is a really, really easy recipe. It's just a cup of self-raising flour, and to that we're just putting in a tablespoon of our sugar, some butter, about a tablespoon of butter into there as well. I'm a bit of a throw everything in with this one. 2 eggs that have been lightly whisked up. And tonight I'm actually using our gingerbread spice. So this is one of our brand new releases, so our new release products. So take a teaspoon of that. I like a good bit of flavour into these. They are spiced pancakes. Now you can either use the brand new one, the gingerbread spice, or if you have only got the apple pie spice, or the pumpkin pie spice, you can use this one as well. So these all work really, really well in the spiced pancakes. So yeah, just pop all that in. Then your buttermilk, so a cup and a half of buttermilk. Just going to add half of that first. Give that a nice little whisk in. And there's no hard and fast way to do this. It's just throw it all in, blend it all up nicely. Okay. And I'm going to make a really nice lemon spiced butter to go with these over the top. So because I'm not a chef by any means, I'm a home cook with my kids. I like making the little ones, but we still stack them. So, and then you pour your spiced butter over the top of that and into the spiced butter, which I'll show you afterwards. That's just bubbling away on the stove there. We're going to put some of the spiced, the gingerbread spice into that as well, and the butter and grated lemon rind. And then just pour it over the pancakes. So I like to give the pancakes a really good whisk to make sure they're nice and fluffy. The buttermilk really helps with that. But any of our spices work. I was even thinking possibly the powdered honeys would work really well too. And just giving it
cinnamon twist would be
twist would be perfect. And you could even sprinkle that over the top once you've had your lovely syrup put over as well. So on to someone else because we're going to come back and see me cooking next month.
I think we're over to Trish now. Let's go over and see what Trish is up to.
Okay, we're going to do something that's a little bit healthy. This is ricotta cheese that's already been whipped up. So we'll get our fruit ready first. And we're going to put one of our vinegars. We've got a lot of different types of vinegars. So make your own up, pick a favourite. You've got to have a little bit of it because it's really yummy. So that
Now you use maple balsamic.
Yes, that's one of our new ones. I'm just going to mix that up and let that sit for a little bit. And in this, we're just going to put some cream chocolate. So again, pick a favourite, but we want sweet.
Excellent. Now you could use, like you said, you could use anything there. If you were doing the maple balsamic, you could use the salted maple in there. The burgundy truffle would be fantastic in there as well. Awesome. So you just mix this up. So this is
mix that up like that, and we're going to put them into the glasses. Sorry, it's taking a little bit to mix up.
yum. I can smell it from here. What a rich chocolate. Great. Now you're making like a parfait?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to put fruit at the bottom.
I'm going to keep mixing until you do that.
That would be great. So we've got strawberries,
Look, everyone, I'm cooking.
blueberries, raspberries.
All right. Excellent. There we go. Thank you. I just want to stick my finger in there, you know that?
And this is just a tub of ricotta, so obviously if you're making more, you want to get some
So it
more.
had a little bit of a tart finish to it as well with that sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we just pop some more fruit on top, and dessert is done.
Well, I know there's a few people in the room that their favorite would be OMG with that, but as Trish said, you could use pretty much any one of our vinegars and create a quick and easy, healthy, more healthy, maybe not completely healthy, but more healthy parfait. So yum. Dibs on that one at the end. All right. All right. Who's next? Allie. This is. You know what? We have to do a bit of an intro to everyone as well. So we'll come back to you guys. So Allie, you are from New South Wales.
Yes.
Hunter Valley. Hunter Valley, beautiful area. Come on up a little bit closer. What are you making today? Because this is really exciting.
This is the ingredients I'm using. You cannot get simpler than this dessert that I'm going to show you. I didn't make the ice cream. We're cheating on that one. But a lot of people love their kids having ice magic on their dessert, so on their ice cream.
Which is, I think in the US called crackle or something like that, where you pour it on and it basically hardens and has a wonderful little crackle to the top. So I remember that in the 80s, I think that came out. Does that make sense? 80s or 70s when that first came out. Now, what I always worry about when you see the crackle and you see the ice magic is all the numbers. If you look at ingredients and all of these things, you know, first of all, it's not cheap to buy necessarily when you look at the quantity, but it's what's in it. So when you get to be able to make your own crackle or ice magic at home, it's pretty cool. And guess what? It's not just plain chocolate. You can add any one of our products to it. The chocolate. All right, go ahead.
And
Show us how.
So what I'm using is coconut oil. This is just an organic coconut oil. These are on the shelves in your supermarket now, so you can just pick them up at any local supermarket. use the coconut because it's giving you that sweet taste as well. It's going to work with the dessert. So all you need to do, I'm only making a little bit up, like you make as little or as much as you like, depending on how much your kids love Ice Magic.
Now, this isn't going to work with all oils either, because the coconut oil, you can see it's pretty warm in here. We've got a lot of people in here. We've got stoves on. It's not cold out, or not. It's warm outside. It's like 25 degrees outside, 30 degrees Celsius. So you need to have an oil that is solid still at a fairly fairly warm temperature in order for this to work.
So all I'm doing with this, because it has set solid in the jar, I'm just zapping it for 10 or 20 seconds in the microwave to soften it up and bring it back to that liquid form. If the microwave cooperates. So generally about 20 seconds, but all you need to do is this. Once it softens and it's pure liquid, I haven't used any measurements with this because you're just doing equal parts of the coconut oil, equal parts of the chocolate powder. So I've just used a dessert spoon of the coconut oil. There you go, and you can see that's liquid now.
And there's so many health benefits to coconut oil. I love this. You're not giving your kids junk. You're giving them, our natural powders without all of the junk in them, and you're just giving them pure, organic, unrefined coconut oil. It doesn't get better than that.
Can you smell that? I've just taken the lid off the dark mint chocolate. The flavour is divine. If you haven't got it yet, you're going to love it. So a nice big heaped teaspoon in there. All you're doing is stirring it around, mixing it all up. I'm going to go a little bit more because it's not quite thickening enough. You can see there it's starting to thicken a little in the cup. And then all I'm going to do is scoop out the ice cream.
I love this. This is so cool, everyone. You're going to just think this is amazing. And so is your family going to love this one.
Give it a good stir around. This may be a little hot, I think. So I might just grab the one that we tested out earlier. I may have zapped it a little too long. You can see that, how it's solidified in there once it's already been mixed. And this has gone back to room temperature, so it's going to work better for us. And all you do is your ice cream, drizzle it on, and you can see it's starting to work its way over the ice cream. The temperature of the ice cream is going to come into effect, and it's going to set hard, and it's rock hard. You can crack it and hear the echo. The other thing you can do is I'll just grab some Dukkha.
Now you can see it. Look at the change in the color. Probably a little bit late for adding Dukkha on top of it, but you could definitely do it on the...
You can see the colours change there, so it's set. Here's a spoon. You can hear that.
Beautiful.
And if you wanted to, while it was still wet, you'd just sprinkle some Dukkha on as well, so that's set as part of it.
I love it, love it, love it. It's going to be a new favorite in my house. Fantastic. Thank you, Allie. All right, who's next? Oh, Naomi. Excellent. Let's come on over and talk to Naomi Ingram. Where are you from, Naomi?
From Naranda.
From Naranda. Her, WA, most people's language. Excellent.
Okay, so what I'm going to do today is my little version of an after dinner menu. YIAH style, of course. Again, using our lovely dark mint chocolate. Here's a bottle I forgot to open earlier. Alright, so what this calls for is scales work, but that's all good. Oh, okay, there we go. Awesome. Obviously, here's one I prepared earlier. Not so much. Alright, so we need 400 grams of icing sugar. I always like to use the pure icing sugar because the other stuff's just not real. And sifting that out. That's a lot of icing sugar.
We need smell-o-vision.
Oh, it smells amazing in here.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome actually at the moment. Managed to get this somehow. Gonna have to do the other cooking in a minute. This is the fun stuff. Sifting away.
Here, do you want me to do that and get the rest of the stuff on?
Sure, that'd be great.
See, I'm cooking again.
Cooking again.
This is fun. All right, so when are we going? We're doing.
So here's another part I prepared earlier.
Oh.
So pretty much I've got a packet of, or half a packet of white chocolate melts. Melted them in the microwave and popped it in a little slice tray in the fridge to set. And that's what our mint is going to go on. So your traditional after dinner mint has got a dark chocolate with white in the middle. Of course I like to mix that up a little bit, so ours is going to be brown on the middle and white on the outside.
So this is like those after 8 mints like you can buy. You don't have after 8 mints here, but
No, we call them after dinner mints, but same.
oh,
You need me to do that?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
done.
You're done.
No, I'm kidding. Go to the next thing.
All right, so to our icing sugar that we're sifting away very well over here, building some muscles. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of our dark mint chocolate.
Mm. You can add it to this.
Yeah.
I better hurry up here.
Yes, you bet. That's all right. I've got a couple of other things to add while you're doing that.
All right, cool.
So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of
Bring it back over here. That's
the chocolate.
All right, I got more
That's
energy.
smell-o-vision. Okay. All right, now I'm lost because I'm just thinking smell-o-vision. All right, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk and 1 of a vegetable oil just to help.
But,
Yeah, it's hard to sift when you're sniffing.
well, this is a fun sifter, I'll tell you that.
That's one I use with my kids all the time. So with this, if you didn't particularly want a mint, you could actually use it in any of our other flavours, like a chopped raspberry one would actually be really,
With
really
the
nice.
orange, the top orange, chili chop, that would be interesting too.
So you could do it with a dark chocolate around the outside, if you like, would be really quite yummy.
You know what? Chop orange and chili chop. You know,
Oh,
different
together?
layers. No, different layers.
Ooh, that would work too.
Or some of our new ones. All right. What would you do? Salted maple.
Well, the salted maple would be really good. You could add a touch of salt to your
I just
chocolate.
You know, I'm just gonna. It's making me really hungry here.
It is, isn't it? It's like your new best friend, sorry, and I'm in the way.
Can I push this down?
Sure, that would be fabulous.
I can't wait to eat this.
Let's do this one.
I think we're doing laps tomorrow.
We
All right.
will definitely.
Is it gonna matter this last little bit? I'm just keep it. All right, next.
Okay. All right. So whilst Colleen is stirring, stirring away.
Get last little bit in there.
In that last little bit, in, we're just going to stir it all
All right, that's not
to
going.
make like a thick paste, which is the fun bit because it doesn't stir wonderfully well. That's not the cleanest of desserts to make, obviously. So just stir this and we're going to pop this in the microwave for 2 or 3 minutes, just a minute at a time until we get a nice, really smooth consistency. If you don't do it for quite long enough, it gets a bit grainy. Was the feedback from my family when they were guinea pigs
So
for
it's
this.
almost like making a bit of a fudge
Almost,
topping, yeah.
yeah. Or a really thick icing.
All right. So do you want us to move on
So you
to
can-
the next one while
yep.
you do your
That's
fat layer? All right.
Probably fantastic.
Okay, if we just stop here for a second, we'll do the crumble bit. So the apples are all cooked. So we've got the oats in there, butter and brown sugar. So I'm just going to mix that up with a little bit of the country baked apple pie spice. Thank you. So I this way first. So just a tiny bit through the crumble there. So I'm going to rub that through with my hands. But before I start that, I'm actually going to add
A twist.
yes, yep, no normal apple crumble here or apple crisp. I'm actually going to add strawberry, apricot, and blood orange through the apples.
That is going to be packed full of gorgeous flavor.
And so then just rubbing. Oh, butter's a bit softer than I'm normally used to, but that's all right. This is a job I normally pass on to my children. They like to get their fingers all nice and gooey and feel helpful. Probably going to have to make a little bit more for the tray before I pop it in the oven, but we're just going to then pat it on top of the apples. So I'm going to work away at this and then get it in the oven so that it's all ready in about 20 minutes.
Excellent. That's breakfast tomorrow, eh, ladies? Perfect. I love apple crisp or apple crumble in the morning for breakfast. All right, Kelly, we'll come back to you.
Excellent. So here's my pancakes. Now these are just beautifully browning now. What I didn't show you before was the apple. So there's chopped up apple that you sprinkle in on top. It falls into the mixture. So the apple has actually got the cinnamon, the gingerbread spice mixed into it. So I've actually just, to make it a bit faster, thrown it all into the batter so you can see the apple actually mixed in through the batter now. So you can do that as well, or you can do it how I did it with the first few and just sprinkle the apple in on top. So these are ready to come out. So the finished result is stacking it up beautifully like this. It's such a fun dessert, breakfast even, but a dessert, but great for the kids. I'll just show you the sauce. So this is the spiced lemon sauce. So in there, I'm just going to give that a little bit of a mix up now. We've got the butter that's been melted down, the gingerbread spice, and 2 teaspoons of lemon rind. And that is just a luscious...
There's no sugar?
No sugar in this one. This is just going to be the spice. So that's
All right.
what you taste, because there's enough sugar that's going to be in those pancakes. So it's as simple as just drizzling that over the top. Let that run down and just give it that lovely, luscious, goldeny flavour. And top it off with some lovely fresh blueberries, which aren't going to stay on the plate. They were supposed to do the rehearsed little, we'll put it in a round. There you go. That looks lovely. But how nice does that look for breakfast? You can give it a little dollop of yogurt, which is what I'm going to grab out in a minute, some beautiful Greek-style yogurt. And again, that maple, cinnamon, our powder, you can mix that through that in the yogurt. Look, they're just salivating.
You would think we hadn't had dinner or something. Oh my goodness, I am like, yay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Gina. I'm just going to get our specials, so hang on before we go on to the next person. I want to tell you all about our first pack. So our first mega dessert pack is the rose white chocolate dukkha, the rose sugar, and the burgundy chocolate truffle, regularly $47.85, only $39.95. So that is the first mega pack. The second mega dessert pack is choc almond dukkha, choc peanut butter, which is the Buckeye classic, it's an Ohio classic, and the gingerbread spice that Gina used as well. And that one is regular $47.85. You can get it for only $39.95. And hostesses can get these for half price as their hostess benefits as well. The third mega pack is choc raspberry truffle, black forest dukkha, our #1 seller of all of our products, OMG, or blood orange guava mango vinegar, balsamic vinegar. It's regular $54.85, only for $44.95. Now, one more pack, the apple pie, cinnamon twist, and chai sugar pack. And it is regular $38.85, and it's only $32.95. Well, we also have some ways to win some free product. Now, we're doing something a little different here at the Mega Dessert demo. You need to go to our Facebook page, which is Your Inspiration at Home - Home Office. So you need to go to our Facebook page, And in order to be in the draw for one of 10 giveaways of new product, you need to hashtag Fave YIAH recipe. Hashtag FAVEYIAH RECIPE. And then tell us which one of these recipes you've heard today is your favorite. And we will draw 10 people who go to our Facebook page, and you can win some free product. And I'll tell you a little bit about how you can get some more free product when you join your Inspiration at Home today as well. Okay, so let's head on over to, who's next? Melissa Roberts from Perth again.
Yes. So this evening I'm going to be making a chocolate raspberry truffle ice creamy type slice thing. I haven't really got a name for it, but it's really, really yummy. And all I've done is I prepared my little tray earlier. I put some malt biscuits on the bottom, as you can see there. And then in here I've taken some thickened cream, about 300 ml, and a can of condensed milk.
Ooh,
And
decadent.
I've mixed it together and whipped it up until it's created, like you can see the little peaks that are formed on the top there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our chocolate powder and I'm going to put just a couple of tablespoons in there.
Good heaping tablespoons. We like lots of
Lots
flavor.
of chocolate. Lots of chocolates going in like that.
Now this is the choc raspberry.
That's
Excellent.
correct, yeah. And then I'm just going to stir that through. And so now there's lots of different ways that you can actually do this slice. Another way, today I'm going to do it with the raspberry truffle and the black forest dukkha sprinkled over the top of it. But another way is as well with the chocolate orange, the chocolate orange one. And then you can get Jaffas. I cheat with Jaffas. And just smash those up in a bag and sprinkle those over the top as well. And they're really, really, really yummy. So once I've stirred all of this through, I'm going to put it on top of the biscuits, and then it's going to sprinkle the dukkha on the top, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer to set, and it sets like ice cream, and it's really, really, really yummy.
Cool. Now I'll translate for those of you tuning in from Canada or the US. Jaffas are little chocolates with orange flavor in them. We're absolutely chocolate on the outside and orange on the inside, correct? Other way around. Orange on the outside and chocolate on the inside. There we go. So smashed up, it's kind of like a Smartie, but a big Smartie, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
round.
yeah. And then what Melissa's talking about, biscuits, they're actually a cookie, all right? So they're not a biscuit like a cracker, they're a cookie on the bottom here. So you can pretty much line your pan with any type of cookie on the bottom, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
And so that's all I've needed to do. And then, like I said, I've just put some in here. I made the mistake when I've used the dukkha at home, and I've poured the whole lot on top of the slice. So
And it doesn't spread well, though.
That's correct. It's a bit difficult with the chunks once you get it on there to spread it around. So
Right.
just
And
put
this is
some
the
the black forest
Black
dukkha.
Forest dukkha. Fantastic.
And then I just pop that into the whoa, there we go. There's a nice big piece of fruit there. Put it into the freezer, and it'll set overnight. And then you'll have a nice yummy.
Like an ice cream cake.
Yes, correct.
Awesome. Wonderful. Love it. For those of you who are still in the summer months, maybe not in the U.S., but the summer months here, this would be a great one to do and prepare ahead of time for a picnic or party. This is fantastic. Thank you. All right. Who are we off to see next? We're back to Naomi. Excellent. Now, where have we got to, Naomi?
All right, so what I've got is I've got our lovely mixture that Colleen so wonderfully helped me with. It's all nice and chocolatey. I've just let it cool for just a couple of minutes so it doesn't completely melt our chocolate. And then we're just pouring it in.
You know, you're going to hear my stomach start growling very shortly.
And there may be some left in the pan that you can just
Oh, I might have a little taste.
test
All
of.
right.
Yeah, it's going to be about
You know,
as much as I
chocolate
can
and
have.
mint is one of my favorite combinations.
Me too.
Although, you know what my next favorite combination is chocolate and peanut butter, chocolate and red wine,
Well,
chocolate and orange.
You could actually do this with the new Buckeye as well, and do that and maybe even add the peanuts into the chocolate when you're making the top layer and the bottom layer, which would be just fabulous.
Mm.
Right, so we've kind of spread that out a little bit haphazardly, but that's
Yep.
fine. And I'm just going to melt some more chocolate, let that sit for just a little while. It needs to cool off a little and set a little. And then we're going to put another layer of melted white chocolate on the top and pop it in the fridge just to let it set a little bit. The chocolate on the outside just stops your fingers sinking completely into that gooey centre, which is just a bit yummy.
Awesome.
So we'll come back to you in a minute.
All right.
You might have to just taste it on your way past, see if it's okay.
Thanks, Naomi. All right, who's next? Maria, fantastic. One of our new directors in qualification. And Maria, where are you from?
I'm originally from Wagga, but now I live up in Queensland in Ipswich. So yeah.
Great. And what are you making for us today?
Today I'm making a chocolate ripple cake. So I've just prepared some whipped cream and raspberry chocolate powder. So 500 grams of cream, a tablespoon of vanilla sugar, and 2 tablespoons of our chopped raspberry chocolate powder.
Get that into some good light there. Oh, yum. You sorry I can't put my finger in it?
Yeah. So you just whip that till it forms stiff heat. So don't over whip it, don't under whip it. It just needs to be just right. And I've just pre-done some stacks here. But all you do, just to make your base, you just put a couple of dollops of the cream and spread that along. Now this just helps hold the biscuits together. And then just to make your stack, you just put your biscuit with about a teaspoon of the mixture between, and then a biscuit on top.
All right. Awesome. And that, so it's like making a sandwich.
Yeah, yep.
And you've got the chocolate biscuit and
Just the whipped cream between.
awesome. All right. And now what?
And now you just put the biscuit between.
Awesome. Look at that. I'll hold it here. Sorry, I'm in the way. Look how wonderful that looks.
Sorry, I'll
Get some more, some of that, like bricklaying. Perfect.
So you just make your stack, and then you just cover it. Just again.
Oh,
with
so you're
the
gonna
remainder.
basically ice it with the whipped cream.
Yes. So then we just cover that.
And
just-
how easy is that?
So you just cover that completely.
All right. We'll let you cover that and come back.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, who's next? That is Narelle. Excellent. Come on over, Narelle.
I think I coffee beans.
I'll grab those. Fresh roasted coffee beans. And which ones have you used? You've used the...
I've used the mocha spice.
right, so there's a little bits of the beautiful cinnamon chips.
Yes, and I will have to thank my beautiful consultant, Amy Keegan, for this recipe because she introduced me to the chocolate-coated coffee beans, and absolutely wonderful. It's something that I have brought from shops but many times, but never thought to actually make them myself. And with the introduction of our coffee beans, she's come up with this wonderful recipe. So we've just melted some dark chocolate. We've just used Cadbury's dark chocolate melt in that. And we're going to introduce, I know Amy did the dark chocolate mint, but I am going to introduce the burgundy truffle in this because okay.
All right, let's hear the story.
Let's hear the story. Don't mess with my red wine, but this is absolutely amazing. Is Colleen's burgundy truffle powder, and it is absolutely fantastic. So to the milk chocolate, we're going to mix in some burgundy truffle powder, which is a beautiful combination of red wine and dark chocolate.
And a little bit of milk chocolate in there as well. And I don't know if anybody out there in TV land has tasted that yet, but you get that beautiful, rich, smooth milk chocolate. you get a little bit of the bitter dark chocolate, and then you get this tart red wine through it, and it is just fantastic.
And yeah, as I said, don't mess with my red wine, but oh my God, this is amazing. Can't wait for you all to try it. So we just did the mocha spice coffee beans. We've roasted them about 10 minutes in the oven, and we're going to pour them into this, to the milk chocolate.
What that does when you give them 10 minutes baking is you can watch this. You can see normally you're not really easy to just crack a coffee bean apart. So what that does is it just makes it just a little bit more crumbly, a little bit softer, well, not softer, but more brittle coffee bean, so that when you bite into it, you're not breaking a tooth. It's really nice and crumbs.
And now the slotted spoon. We've had a lot of trouble with the slotted spoon today, but we finally got it. So just shake it about there and just shake them, and put them on and separate them onto the plate. And I'm going to put that there. And once they cool, you just sprinkle them with a little bit more chocolate powder so that they separate. And then just roll them about so that you get the nice separated coffee beans in them.
I wish you hadn't showed me how to make this, Narelle.
Well, this is Amy's fault. This is Amy. Yeah, as I said, of course, like these are just absolutely delicious. And you just roll them up and you just put them to the side there like that and let them set, put them in the fridge, and they'll set really lovely. And
because you use the chocolate melt.
Yes. Yeah. And
awesome.
Yeah, and just let them set separately. Just separate them a little bit as you go along, and they'll just sit in the fridge, and then you just serve them up like that on the side of the coffee, on a dessert. Absolutely. I know that doesn't look absolutely amazing.
But when you
finish it up,
yeah.
I'll put that in the fridge, and then we might come back to that a bit.
We might. Awesome. All right, who's next? Annette. Actually, let's go see the chocolate. Let's go see the what is it called?
Chocolate ripple cake.
Chocolate ripple cake. Look at that. So, and I see you've put some dukkha on top.
Yeah, so just our choc black forest dukkha, but you could also use our choc almond or pretty much any of our dukkas just to
Let's put this in the light so you can have a really good see of that. All right, go ahead. Do you want to sprinkle some more dukkha on there?
So you can also just top it with some extra fresh berries. Even just top it with, you can also use like cherry ripe, anything like that. So you just sprinkle it pretty much. Now it does need to go into the fridge for about 6 hours just to set. So it's really good to make in the morning for a night dessert.
And what I love about this, it's already ready to slice.
Yeah.
Because it's, you're going to slice it along the cookie grain. So you've got basically servings ready for like a kid's birthday party. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to pop this in the fridge. Someone. Excellent. And then we're going to go over to Annette. All right, we're going to introduce another one of our directors in qualification. Annette, where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne, about 20 minutes down the road.
20 minutes down the road. Beautiful area. We can't wait to do some touring tomorrow to the vineyards. It's going to be a gorgeous day, I'm told, and we're going to have some fun learning all about how to make champagne, I understand. All right. So what are you making today?
I'm going to make a chia chocolate pudding. So it's really, really healthy. You can actually double it up as a breakfast, maybe with a dollop of Greek yogurt and a bit of fruit for kids for breakfast, or for a really, really healthy dessert.
Excellent. Chia seeds are amazing. They're,
They are,
they're
fantastic.
hard to find sometimes because they're selling out all the time, but excellent. Those are dark chia seeds. All right. And all right, what else are we putting in it?
So we've got some raspberry chocolate truffle, and I've been lazy and measured them all in advance. And I've got some vanilla sugar, 2 tablespoons of the chocolate raspberry truffle, 2 teaspoons of vanilla sugar, and 2 cups of full milk. And I'm just going to pour that in there. I haven't made this before. My 10-year-old usually makes this one, so it's a really, really easy one for the kids. And we've got to stir this. It'll take a minute or two till the chocolate powder and the sugar dissolves and breaks through. This is the fun bit. And the kids love it too. What the chia seeds do is they actually work as a thickening agent.
Oh, really?
As long as you stir it every 15, 20 minutes, give it a couple of hours and it will be set and it will be fantastic. So it's a good one if the kids get home from school. They can help cook dinner by making the dessert. And you can probably double or halve the recipe. So that's pretty well mixed. I've got half a cup of chia seeds here. And all I'm going to do is just stir them in. And you just mix it until they're all wet.
What a fantastic recipe. I love the fact that it is healthy.
And you don't put it in the fridge until it's almost set. You've got to come back every 15 minutes or so. Just leave your whisk in it. Come back and just stir it so you don't have the big clumps of chia and it separates through. It's a bit like, if anyone can remember tapioca from when you were a kid, it comes to a tapioca type consistency. So it's really, really great.
That is really cool. And so it's just like a pudding.
It's just like a pudding. Pop it in the fridge when it's set. It'll last probably doesn't last more than about 2 days in my house. And as I said, serve it with some beautiful sweet Greek yogurt, ice cream if you want to, a little bit of fruit on the top, and you've got a really, really healthy dessert that the kids absolutely love. As I said, mine have it for breakfast.
Awesome. Fantastic. I can't wait to try that tomorrow. We'll post pictures of all the finished products so that you can have a really good idea of what the end product looks like if it wasn't quite baked in there. So I think we've got, where is Naomi? Did we see Naomi's finished product? All right, we've lost Naomi. Well, this is a chance for me to go ahead. Oh, did we finish your product?
I topped it with the chocolate. It's just setting a little bit.
Oh, and can you show us?
Sure.
So you just melted some more chocolate?
Just melted some more chocolate and basically put it on the top.
Wow.
And then we've just got to refrigerate it until it's set.
All right. Now, will it refrigerate in time to have pictures of it, or?
It may very well. I'm just putting it in the freezer to just try and cool it down pretty quickly without cracking the whole top.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see how we go.
Awesome. All right. Looks like Kelly's come out of the stove or the oven with her
Apple crisp.
apple crisp. Go ahead, put it right on the bench. It's not going to be a problem.
There we go. All done.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Girls, there's breakfast.
So beautiful with some natural Greek yogurt for breakfast. Or ice cream, of course, or thickened cream with some, couldn't help but put lemon myrtle white chocolate powder with the cream for dessert.
Nice. Excellent. Again, a really healthy choice. Getting the fiber, the fruit, and of course the great spices in there as well. All right, so before I go back to the next person, let's go back over the dessert specials. The mega dessert number 1, the rose white chocolate dukkha, the rose sugar, burgundy chocolate, brand new product there, and that is regular $47.85 for $39.95. Then we've got the choc almond dukkha, the choc peanut butter, which is the Buckeye Classic, and the gingerbread spice, regular $47.85 for $39.95. Then we have the choc raspberry truffle, the Black Forest dukkha, and the OMG, regular $54.85 for $44.95. And finally, the apple pie, cinnamon twist, and chai sugar, regular $38.85 for $32.95. Now, I've gone through, I'm going to go remind you how you can register at Your Inspiration at Home home office and win one of 10 prizes of new product. And how you go is you go to our Facebook page and you go to our Facebook page and you hashtag Fave YIAH recipe and then put your favorite YIAH recipe after the hashtag. And we will do a draw after the mega dessert party. Then also we are going to have an opportunity for you to win some free product and when you join. So when you join today, on top of the fantastic anniversary special that we have. And I think, what day is it now? Day 3. So what's the kit price? $64. We started at $60. Yesterday was $62. Today is $64 for the business kit. And how much for the exec kit? $134 for our executive kit. Now, these are outstanding values. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you were ever considering joining Your Inspiration at Home, one of the very fastest growing party plan direct sales companies in Australia, and of course now launched in the US, now is the right time to do so. All right, so all you have to do is go to Your Inspiration at Home Home Office Facebook page and hashtag joining YIAH and put your name on there, and we will draw 5 free product gifts after the event today. So I look forward to seeing the hashtag joining YIAH and your name, and we'll put you into the draw. All right, now who are we finishing up with? Or not quite finished? All right. Okay, where are we at?
The coffee beans, you've got to taste one.
I know, but all right. Fantastic. Girls, this is how we're going to get through training the rest of the night, is these chocolate beans. Those are fantastic, Narelle. I love, love, love that recipe. Okay, is there anybody else? We've got it all. We're done early today. Well, I really hope that you've enjoyed these fantastic recipes and all the work that the directors have done to get all of these recipes here, to go shopping earlier today, to bring it all out to Yarra Valley. And I would love each one of the directors to come up again and introduce themselves so that you can see some of the great leaders of Your Inspiration at Home. So we'll start with Narelle. Come on over here. All right, Narelle.
Hi, I'm Narelle Cameron from the Central Coast, New South Wales. Have a fantastic organisation of ladies all over Australia and some in America. And yeah, just really, really happy to be here and to show you the new products and the old products as well, and to be a part of this amazing opportunity. So it's a real honour. Thank you.
And Narelle, just, she's not going to toot her own horn, but she was, what trophies did you take out last year in our convention? You won top in sales.
Top in sales.
Top in sponsoring.
Top in sponsoring. Yeah. And just urges me on to do that again this year.
Yeah. Excellent. Wonderful.
Plan to be #1 this year too.
Awesome. You've heard it there, ladies. We've got some competition. All right, Kelly, come on over.
Hi, so I'm Kelly Saunderson from Noosa on the Sunshine Coast.
And you're
Executive Platinum Director with the company. Looking at promoting a few more directors, so heading to the top with Infinity Director by the end of the year.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, who's next? Come on over. All right, Gina, come on over here.
Don't drop me. Hello, I'm Gina. I'm from Gympie in Queensland. Kelly is actually my sponsor, and I'm a Platinum Director in the business. And I have a team all over Australia and in the States, and very soon Canada as well, coming online. I love this company, and the spices that you create are they just explode people's lives. It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Gina.
So yeah, thank you.
All right. Come on, Naomi.
Hi, I'm Naomi Ingram. I'm from Perth in Western Australia. I'm an Executive Platinum Director with Your Inspiration at Home. The lovely Melissa Roberts, who you'll meet in a minute, is my sponsor.
And who's your Platinum Director?
And I have the lovely Narelle Cameron, who's a Platinum Director of mine. And we have an amazing organisation. It's spanning across the countries now, men, women, all sorts. We've got families who want to join, which is great, and hoping to expand into New Zealand and get a few people in Canada as well along the way. So
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Awesome. Melissa?
Hi everybody, I'm Melissa Roberts from Perth in Western Australia. I'm Infinity Director with Your Inspiration at Home, and can I just say I'm really, really happy to be here with this amazing group of women today, sharing, cooking in the kitchen together. It's been lots and lots of fun. So thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And it is one of our favorite ways to bond, whether it's boot camp, whether it's at your demos, or if it's at director's retreat, or sometimes even on our incentive trip, we get to cook together as well. And we call that the global gourmet experience. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Trish.
Hi, I'm Trish Winner. I'm from Perth in Western Australia, and I'm a platinum director. And
You have team everywhere.
I have a team in Australia and in the States and the UK, in Canada as well. So very exciting. Very
Excellent. And this is from a woman who was only going to join to sell to friends and family. So, it's one of those classic stories of I'm only going to do this to sell to friends and family. So if that's you sitting in a lounge room or living room in the US and you think, well, I don't want to have all the pressure of building a really big business, or, I want to work alongside my friend, my family and lifestyle. Trish is a classic example of what you can do when you decide, you know what, maybe I'm going to give this opportunity a go. So well done. Thank you. All right, Ali Brown.
Hello, Ali Brown from the Hunter Valley in New South Wales, Platinum Director, and live streaming tonight from the Yarra Valley. So I've just exchanged one for the other. So I'm going to have to do quite a bit of taste testing and compare the different terroirs and that sort of thing. I'm up for that.
All right. I think there's a few of us up for that one. All right, well, thank you, Ali. All right, Annette.
Hi, I'm Annette Preston. I'm from just down the road at Yarra Valley. I'm a director in qualification with Your Inspiration at Home. I love this company because I've made some of the best friends. It's always fun. And you know what blew me away tonight is that we've made 9 desserts in under an hour. What other products can you do that and still say it's healthy?
Beautiful. Thank you for that. All right, I think we've got
Maria.
Maria. Come on over here, Maria. She thought she was going to get out of it. Never. And Maria, we said that you're from YIAH, and also Ipswich in Queensland. And go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I started with the company in December 2011, so just 2 and a little bit years. So I'm a director in qualification, and I also started as a social network worker, so just selling to family and friends. So I love the journey that I've had. So yeah.
Excellent. And you're a chef as well.
Yeah.
And you have what's the big event in your life recently?
Coming up? Oh, I had a daughter. She's 6 months old now, and I have a little 3-year-old boy at home. So this is really good just to work around them as well. So I have a wedding coming up in September, so my income is actually paying for my wedding. So.
Beautiful. Love to hear those stories. Thank you, Maria. All right, well, that wraps up today's dessert demo. I hope that you found some scrumptious ideas. We will post those recipes later tonight. They will go in our back office, and we will put them on Facebook as well. So we'd love to see you hashtagging joining YIAH and hashtagging fave YIAH recipe with the recipe that you want to nominate as your favorite recipe tonight. So good luck, everyone. Enjoy your recipes. Enjoy the party. If you're at a demo right now, enjoy the party. And we look forward to seeing some of you again on tomorrow when we do different recipes. So you can definitely join us for both today and tomorrow, and you'll learn a lot more as well. So thanks, everyone, and bye for now.